All right, welcome everybody. I hope we are all doing absolutely amazing. I want you to do me an immense favor right now. Before I even introduce myself, give yourselves an immense round of applause, folks, because let's be honest, we all know it's been a tough year. We get it. We've seen everything. But I want to formally welcome each and every one of you to tonight's Canadian Culinary Federation 2020 and 2021 awards ceremony. We are set to celebrate each and every one of you as members, as friends, and also as family. My name is Rocco Paradiso, and I, for one, am so blessed to be here. So thank you to each and every one of you for having me. I would love to have a huge shout out, if we could, to Cisco. Thank you so very much to Cisco for being such a long-standing partner of the Culinary Federation. And who can forget the Cisco Virtual Kitchen? Jay Ashton, mwah, thank you so very much for all of your help for putting this great event together for each and every one of our members. And now, folks, let's go ahead and let's kick this off. Let's have the most fun that we possibly can in one night, in 1 hour, to celebrate each and every one of you. So that being said, it is now my distinct pleasure, my honor, but most of all, my privilege to introduce to you your president, Chef Ryan Marquis.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Had to move my camera around because it's been an overcast day all day, and now it's the sun's come out, so it's trying to tell us something. So I'd like to welcome everybody to tonight's event and everybody tuning in. I'd also like to welcome you to the 2021-2022 virtual awards, the first of hopefully not many, and the last virtual award that we're actually going to have. Also, I'd like to take the time to thank Cisco, who has helped us and been a partner of ours for many, many years through their Cisco Virtual Kitchen platform. We've been working with them for the past 18 months with this Cisco Virtual Kitchen, and it's worked out very well. Tonight, we're going to be honoring our life members, our Canadian Culinary Institute Scholarship Award winners, Lifetime Achievement Award winners, Sandy Sanderson Award winners, Branch Communication Award winners, as well as our highest annual honor, our Chef of the Year. Due to the global pandemic, we weren't not able to have an award ceremony last year, so we are going to be doing 2020 and 2021 awards. The past 18 months have been really hard and trying in our industry, as well as our association professionally. And personally, we've all experienced much loss, but due to the uncertainty of the pandemic and where we are going, and now that everything is slowly starting to work its way up, we hit rock bottom. Now it's time to grow and grow and grow. I believe the next few years are going to be great for our industry as well as our association. Even though our association and our industry was taking a hit last year and the year before, we actually grew our membership this year. And we actually welcome back many members that were members before and have now come back. So as always, I am here if you guys have any questions, but I would also like to thank Rocco Paradiso as well as Michael Thrash, our Keynote, for all helping us out this evening. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Michael Thrash. He's the corporate chef for Simplot, and he's going to be our keynote. Not just a colleague, but a friend.
Well, thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you, everybody, for having me today and this evening, wherever you are across the Great White North. Thank you for the introduction. It's very nice of you, my friend, and I appreciate it. I was honored when I was asked to do this, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I grew up in Rochester, New York area, so as a border kid in Western New York, I much appreciate it. The country of Canada, especially because of a significant number to us border kids, the number 19, and I don't have to go much further than that. So I appreciate everything, and I've always loved Canada, and I have a ton of friends up there and colleagues, so thank you so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into a little presentation that I put together for you that I call Turning a New Leaf. And we will put the presentation up there on the board. Wonderful. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story, a little bit about me, and a little bit about my career, and a little bit about how this can affect you and help you, or give you a little boost in post-pandemic, this time that we're all going through right now. And I know we're all in a different place right now, but hopefully this story and some of my corny jokes can push you along in the right direction. So there's me. There's a picture of me, in case you don't know what I look like. That's me. Hi. Frame of reference for you. There's a shit ton of obnoxious letters after my name. That's awesome. So way to go, me. I'm just kidding. But anyways, I'm an ACF member in the U.S. And I have added more letters to my name this past year because, as I joke, I say that instead of watching Netflix after the first month, I said I'm going to do some stuff and I'm going to accomplish some stuff. So yeah, so that's what you get right there. So thank you. We'll go ahead. So I'm going to do a presentation today called Turning a New Leaf. So I know that everybody is a big fan of the maple leaf in Canada. You pretty much put it on everything, more than we put eagles and stars and stripes and apple pie and Statue of Liberty on things. So that leaf is everywhere. And I'm going to say this. How often do you look at the back of a maple leaf? Right, not that often. So there's the back of maple leaf. There's another one right there. We'll keep going. And just look at the back. There's one on the right. So that's cool. It's a different way to look at it. Let's look at one more back of a maple leaf. Ah, there you go. So there's another back of a maple leaf. That maple leaf's probably golfing right now, somewhere in Ontario, maybe, or somewhere else. But it's all right. There's only one Canadian team left. So, and they're called the Canadians. How appropriate is that? Anyways, so yeah, so we're gonna move on. So the whole point of that kind of picture is to think of the other side of things, right? So we're sitting here. You're thinking you may be unemployed. You may be employed. You may be understaffed. You may be somewhere that is just not a good place right now. I apologize if the video or the microphone's acting up. I'll do the best I can, and I'll fight through this. So I'm going to tell you a story back when I was 20 years old, back in August of 2001. And I was a culinary student at Johnson Wales University in Providence, Rhode Island. That picture right there is a very famous street in the city called Atwells Avenue. It's also known as Little Italy in Providence. Ton of amazing Italian restaurants. Everybody always talks about Chicago and New York and Philadelphia, even Boston's North End. But I would put Little Italy or Federal Hill in Providence, Rhode Island up against any of those neighborhoods for Italian food. So I was at college early, and I was up there to train because I did residential life. So I was a resident assistant in the dorms, and there I got paid room and board essentially for a tuition scholarship kind of thing. I was ambitious. I was ready to go. I wanted to save money. So I was back in school early because we started in September. And I remember I had a big 3 weeks long training, and I was going to run a new building that year. And I was going to meet new people, and I was going to run this building with a colleague of mine at the time. His name was John. So we had a night off finally, and we decided, you know what, let's go out, hit the town, do what husky men do all the time, and go get some food. We call it food hopping, right? So we're going to hit the town of Providence. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. We're eating food. We're tasting everything. So we started going around the city, and I didn't have a lot of cash with me. So John kept fronting everything. We're young kids, we didn't have credit cards and that stuff. And he's fronting me. And we're going around. And I said, you know what, John? I got to buy it next time. Let me go across the street to the ATM machine and let me get some cash so I could pay you back and also buy the next round. So there we are at Dean and Atwell Street in Providence, Rhode Island. It's about 12:30 at night on a Thursday night in August. And we're standing there at the crosswalk, wait our turn. The little guy turns white. It's our turn to cross. John's walking in front of me about a good 3 or 4 feet. And then I was told later on, all of a sudden, he hears a very loud bang, turns around, and sees me flying through the air, head over heels 3 times. He, out of the corner of his eye, sees a white SUV speed off with Rhode Island license plates. He looks over in the distance. right in front of that ATM machine we're walking towards and sees me lying down in the street, face down on my side. John freaks out. He runs to a restaurant we were just in, or actually we knew a couple of people that were in there that night. He starts knocking over chairs, freaking out. And he says, Mike was hit by a car. Mike was hit by a car. People are like, oh, calm down. It's okay. You know, they walk outside expecting to see me on the side of the curb with a broken foot or something. So later on, we found out there were 47 911 calls in about 5 minutes for me. A police officer shows up. I was told, said some pretty choice words into the walkie-talkie. Finally, the ambulance shows up. I'm laying in the street, barely breathing. I'm bleeding from my mouth, my ears, motionless. Now, I was on top of the world at this time. Young kid, just got my associate's degree. I was going for my bachelor's degree. Had a pretty girlfriend. Just bought a new car last summer. I worked for hard at a yacht club and doing good in school. Everything was great. But I was lying in the street. So from that point, I was told I was scooped up very quickly. After that, and at 12:34 a.m., my life changed. From that point, there's 2 weeks of my life that are missing, gone, because I was in a coma at Rhode Island Hospital. And in the blink of an eye, it all can change, just like that. Top of the world, and it all can change. Last year in March 2020, a lot of people were on top of their world. A lot of people were there. So 2 weeks later, I wake up, come to, instinctively, I do the old human man check, reach down, everything's there. Woo! All right, thank you so much. Cool. All right, I'm good there, right? That's the most important thing to look for in life, right? When you wake up for something like that. All right, testicles, wallet, and watch, right? Is that what they say? Anyways, so I was told a diagnosis that was pretty bad. I was told, you're paralyzed, you broke your back, you had a brain injury, you cracked your head open, you had a severe spinal cord injury, you have no motion or feeling below the waist. This may be a lifelong condition. So a week went by, they put me in an ambulance, they shipped me back to Rochester, New York, ironically the same hospital that I was born in, to get better. And I'm feeling bad for myself, all this stuff. And I remember laying around one day reflecting on my life and feeling real depressed and sorry for myself. And I'm watching TV because that's all you can do at that point, thinking about life. And I remember watching an old rerun of Saturday Night Live. And it was the skit with Patrick Swayze and Chris Farley, the Chippendales dancers, right? That old skit. And I remember I laughed and I did a little giggle. And it's probably the first time I laughed in a month. A month went by. And I remember vividly to this day, a little light of hope happened. My right big toe just went like this, and it moved, and I felt it. So I freaked out. I'm like going crazy. I'm looking for a button to push. I'm knocking on the wall, whatever, to get a nurse in there to like proclaim this major achievement that I just accomplished. And she comes in. What happened? Are you okay? What do you need? I said, I moved my big toe. And she's like, do it again. And I'm like, I can't. But I did. I swear it happened. So from there, my life changed again because I had hope. And I said, you know what? This is my job. This is my main priority, to get back to walking again. So I progressed day by day in immense pain. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this now. I got a shot. And I eventually walked parallel bars, making Forrest Gump jokes the whole way. Lieutenant Dan's got new legs the whole time. Because I kept a sense of humor about myself the whole time. I never felt bad for myself. I never really gave in. And I said, you know what? I got a shot at this. It's not that bad. This is going to be fixable. So from there, I went back to school after Thanksgiving in the U.S. around end of November. And I was back in school. I was ready to go again. And my parents were very reluctant to do so, but I convinced them. And there I was. confronting my life head on. We can go ahead to the next slide. So that's my story, okay? So what has changed, okay? Don't take anything for granted. And this goes across many facets in life, okay? I'm gonna speak very generally here. Base it off my story, but put yourself in the situation right now. Don't take anything for granted, because in a blink of an eye, it all can change. There's always somebody worse off than you are. I was there laying in my bed, looking out my door, and, I was feeling sorry for myself. And I saw somebody wheel by in a wheelchair with no legs at all. And I said, wait a minute, I have legs. I got a chance. I can maybe move these legs. I got a chance at this. They're worse off than I am. Never complain, especially about the small stuff. I can't tell you enough. People that know me know that I rarely ever complain. I'm never in a bad mood. I'm always optimistic. And the small stuff, literally, that's what it is. It's the small stuff, right? Live each day like it's your last. You never know if it could be. You can be going along your life and in a blink of an eye, walk across the street legally with all the best intentions, and out of nowhere, somebody can change your life completely. Don't give in, right? Family, moments in life, fun, your home, emotions, love, all that stuff is more important than your career. It's more important than all those things. Choose to be happy and optimistic. Wake up every day. It's a choice, okay? That's a choice. I wake up every day and say, I'm going to make this good. I'm going to be in a good mood. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to make it happen. You create your own destiny through ambition. Right now, that can't be any more important. It looks grim, right? Our industry looks grim. It looks foul. Be ambitious. You can be ambitious and fight your way through this. We use the word addiction mostly in a bad way in the human world. Get addicted to ambition. I can't express that enough. Get addicted to it. It's such a good feeling, and you always want more, and you never get enough. Family and friends, the most important thing, like I said before. And what do we do with this thing called time? This thing runs out every day. We only have so much of it. This slow clock, these little sands through an hourglass, falling very slowly. Make the most of it, all right? But probably the biggest lesson that I learned in all of this, next slide. I forced myself to refuse to take all painkillers and drugs immediately after discharge from the hospital. Pain and challenges are simply nothing more than mind over matter. My neurologist said something to me that I think of every day because I do have pain from this accident. If it doesn't hurt, it won't heal. If it doesn't hurt, it won't heal. So think of yourself right now. You're going through some hurt. You're going through some pain. You're going through the unknown. It's only temporary. It's going to be gone. It's going to heal because you're going to go through the pain first. And lastly, most importantly, look both ways before you cross the street. Can't express that enough, please. Okay? That's a life lesson that Uncle Mike is going to tell you over and over again. That's what I have. I hope it peps you up a little bit. I know it's a tough situation. I'd love to see your faces, and I look forward to seeing your faces next year. But it's kind of tough talking to a camera without a reaction as well. But I'm going to see you guys in person next year. I look forward to it. And we can talk more, chat more, network, and throw back a couple beers. All right. Thank you for your time. It's been an honor and a pleasure. And back to you.
Wow. Michael, that outstanding, man. Just thank you.
No, my pleasure. And thank you, my friend. Like I said, if I can learn to walk again and I can marry a blonde-haired, blue-eyed farmer's daughter from the Midwest, you guys can get through this in the industry. Trust me. If you see me in real life, you're like, how'd you get her? Okay. But no, anyways, no, thank you. And have a good sense of humor about life, okay? I can't express that enough either. Thanks, Rocco.
A little goes a long way. That's never been more true than now. You're doing every little thing you can to keep your restaurants going and fresh food coming. And at Cisco, so are we. Introducing no delivery minimums, so you can order only what you need. Because we know that a little actually means more. More flexibility, more value, and more freedom. And now, you can access solutions you need fast. See, a little really does mean more. As in, more ways we're making it easier to keep your customers happy and your restaurant rising.
Once again, folks, Michael Thrash, thank you very, very much for that amazing and powerful and poignant, timely piece of information. We truly appreciate it. And now, folks, how about this? Let's keep celebrating this evening. Let's talk about the presentation of our new lifetime members into the Canadian Culinary Federation. I personally am so super excited about each and every one of these members and all their hard work and what they've done to truly grow the Canadian Culinary Federation throughout each and every year in which they are in. So, folks, please join me in welcoming these new lifetime members. They are Brian Humninsky from the CF Winnipeg, Dave Nugent from CF Windsor, Edgar Rahal from CF Vancouver, and Jorg Solterman from CF PEI. Round of applause for them. And of course, folks, we do have a few more. Randy Kellett from CF Muskova, Linda Nelson from CF Windsor, Gerard Bayer from CF Ottawa, and Simon Smotkovitz from CF Edmonton. How about an immense round of applause for each and every one of these lifetime recipient winners? Congratulations to each of you. Folks, now we want to go one more time to the Lifetime Achievement Awards. This right here, once again, folks, these are individuals that have truly taken and progressed this beautiful industry that we all love. So please join me. Join me in congratulating for 2020, Claude LeBlanc from CF Ottawa and Marvin Karenko from CF Edmonton. Those are our 2020 Lifetime Achievement Award winners. Congratulations. And now, folks, our Lifetime Achievement Award winners for 2021, they are Ron Hart from CF Windsor and also Douglas Ovares from CF Lethbridge. Congratulations to our 2020 and 2021 Lifetime Achievement Award winners. Thank you for everything that you do for this amazing industry that we call hospitality.
Different styles, different tastes, but we're all cut from the same cloth. Be part of the change. Join the Culinary Federation revolution today.
I don't know about all of you, but that video truly got me absolutely excited about what we are about to present. So, folks, it is now my absolute pleasure to present to you the CCI scholarships for 2020 and also 2021. So, folks, allow for me to introduce to you the 2020 scholarship recipients. They are Eli Cami of the CF Oakville, and also, how about Coralie Van den Bronhorst from CF Lethbridge. Congratulations to our 2020 scholarship recipients. And now, folks, how about our 2021 scholarship recipients? Congratulations to Spencer Cote, CF Winnipeg, Brigitte Dijksterhouse for CF Windsor, and also Rebecca Reardon, CFPEI. Congratulations to you all, our 2020 and our 2021 CCI scholarship recipient winners. Congratulations, folks. And now, more than absolutely ever, communications are so key to what it is that we do. I mean, let's be completely and totally honest. How many times are we sitting around a meeting room and we see this? And you hear, hey, Rocco, you're on mute. So congratulations to the branch communication winners, folks. For 2020, it is my pleasure, my privilege, my honor to congratulate Lisa Alexander from CF Oakville from the Central Region. And also, too, for 2021, allow me to please congratulate Chef Adelina Sisti de Blasis from CF Windsor. So congratulations to our Branch Communication Awards winners. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so very much for moving our federation forward into the future. And now, folks, how about our Sandy Sanderson Award recipients? So for 2020 and for 2021, because let's be honest, folks, we're celebrating each and every individual that we have here. And this right here, it brings a tear to my eye and joy to my heart to congratulate Sue Mercer of the CF Oakville for our 2020 Sandy Sanderson Award. And for 2021, a huge congratulations to Lisa Evangelos from CF Edmonton. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you. A huge thank you. Thank you for what you do every day to truly help us shine, not only as chefs, but as hospitality folks as well. We appreciate each and everything that you all do for us here at the Canadian Culinary Federation. Thank you, and congratulations to you both. It is extremely well-deserved and well-earned.
No matter what hat you wear, we're all part of the same brigade. Be part of the change. Join the Culinary Federation revolution today.
These videos just, I don't know about each and every one of you out there, but these videos are truly inspiring me, not only to, well, I don't want to say I want to get back into a kitchen necessarily, but I definitely cannot wait until 2022 to where I get to hang out with each and every one of you live once again. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much for having me out here. This truly is, without a shadow of a doubt, not only the highlight of my week, I'll even go as far as to say this has been the highlight of my year. So thank you to each and every one of you, and how you truly shape what it is that we do in this beautiful industry. And folks, now it is without a shadow of a doubt one of my great honors to start to present to you the 2020 Chef of the Year Award. Please join me in congratulating and a huge round of applause for all of our amazing recipients for 2020 Chef of the Year Award. They are Peter Keith from CF Edmonton, Andrew Smith from CFPEI, and Paul Hogue of CF Oakville. How about a round of applause for each and every one of those amazing nominees, folks? And now, our 2020 Chef of the Year award winner. Congratulations, Chef Peter Keith. Chef Peter Keith began his cooking career at the age of 14 and has since worked his way through some of the most amazing top Canada restaurants in all of Western Canada. He has represented Canada on the world stage, winning gold medals at the 2012 Culinary Olympics and World Skills Americas competitions. He's also coached many young chefs to their own gold medal wins. Peter is a co-owner of Muley's, a charcuterie producer and artisan market in Edmonton. He also serves on a number of boards, including the Culinary Federation, the Edmonton Food Council, and also the Canadian Culinary Fund, and also In the Weeds. In the Weeds is a nonprofit focused on mental health and support for food service workers, which is something that I think we can all utilize right now. So, folks, once again, a huge congratulations to our 2020 Chef of the Year, Chef Peter Keith. Congratulations to you. And now, our 2021 Chef of the Year nominees. They are Chef Shona Chalmers from CF Toronto, Chef Mark Gregory from CF PEI, and Chef Vincent Capitano from CF Victoria. How about a round of applause for all of our 2021 Chef of the Year nominees? And now, folks, our 2021 Chef of the Year award goes to... Congratulations to Chef Shona Chalmers of CF Toronto. Chef Shona has an unwavering passion for the culinary industry, and this last year has not slowed her devotion to the trade one bit, competing and winning several virtual globe food competitions in 2020 and also 2021. Presenting virtual cooking demos to young people all over the globe to help better understand sustainable practices, and also attending a multitude of industry webinars and seminars to stay on trend. Shona has also dedicated her time to help create thousands of meals with community chefs for people with food insecurity and also concerns. She delivered a 6-part mini-series to community members on safe food preservation, all while teaching at Humber College in live culinary labs throughout the pandemic, sharing not only her experiences, but also her knowledge with the next generation. To add to her accolades, Chef Chalmers was recently acknowledged as a 2020 Humber College Distinguished Faculty, as well as being awarded the World Chef's President's Medal in recognition for her contributions to the culinary profession in the past year globally. So once again, folks, a huge congratulations to all of our nominees, and a huge congratulations to our 2020 and 2021 Chef of the Year award winners. So our 2021 Chef of the Year award winner, Chef Shona Chalmers. Congratulations to you. And folks, you know, I got to tell you, this has actually been just a huge highlight for me. And I don't know how all of you are feeling right now. And I can only imagine that there's a lot of mixed emotions. But I want to say this. It's when the skies are darkest, that's when stars shine the brightest. And that may sound hokey, but I want you all to think about this. When we get to see each other in 2022, and we get to celebrate once again what this beautiful and amazing industry does, I truly will be there with each and every one of you to truly raise a glass into what it is that we do to move this profession forward. So thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you for what it is that you all do. And we talked so greatly about what 2022 is going to bring. And I, for one, am super excited. And I heard that it's going to be in Saskatoon. So let's take a look at what Saskatoon has in store for us in 2022.
Sometimes you think you know a place, have it all figured out before you visit. Then you go, and the experience completely changes you. Saskatoon is one of those places. You have this idea about our city, our people, what you can do here. Saskatoon is a hub for culture and art, a place where you can experience rich Indigenous and Métis culture, modern art, and prairie heritage. We know who we are. Our culinary scene is thriving, where innovative chefs, bakers, brewers, and food makers are pushing their creative limits every day. Outdoor experiences are abundant. A place where the Great Plains and mighty boreal forests are surrounded by over 100,000 lakes. It's all right here at your fingertips. That's the beauty of Saskatoon. It can surprise and connect you in the most meaningful ways. Expand your understanding. Gain a new perspective. Venture off the beaten path. Open your mind. Experience connection. It's moments like these that matter the most. Find yourself here in Saskatoon.
Whew. Chef, first and foremost, I don't know about you, but I saw three of my absolute favorite things in that video, and that's food, alcohol, and casino. So that being said, I truly am looking forward to 2022 and what Saskatoon has to offer for us, sir. How about you?
I actually spent 4.5 years there. So when you actually see the final video, when it goes over the river and there's the castle on the river, I was actually the chef there prior to the job I have now. And I have to say, the town is great. It's got a bustling food scene that is over expanding, and it's going to be a fun conference. I mean, we're going to try to maybe do things a bit differently, do things the same, change things up, and really make it almost our coming out party, because we as an association, we've been stuck behind our computers or stuck at home, or so it's actually probably going to be one of the first times that we all get together and we all work together and we'll all see each other again. So hey, welcome. I want everybody to show up. It's going to be a fabulous time. And Rocco, you know how grateful I am that you were able to do this with us today, and I thank you very much. I want to thank Michael Thrash as well for giving us that inspirational kind of keynote. And, Lisa Evangelist, who's behind the scenes now, that doesn't really want anybody to see her, even though she did wear earrings and put on a dress, she said. But she's kind of working the background with Jay right now. So I want to thank her for everything she's done, Sue as well. And of course, Cisco for hosting us on Cisco Virtual Kitchen. So, that's kind of it for me, Rocco, but we'll see each other in less than 12. Actually, it'll be less than 12 months. It's going to be the second week in June next year.
I am looking forward to that more than anything else. And, Chef, I think about this. Food is what we do. You know, food evokes memory, and memory sparks passion. Passion is truly what feeds our souls. So I want each and every one of you to remember that tonight, as not only do we celebrate the success of each and every one of our members, but for you. Food is at the forefront of everything that we do, folks. And I truly feel this. Our industry is going through a renaissance. And I truly feel that it is up to each and every one of us to conduct how this renaissance should be played out. And I heard some amazing words with Chef Michael Thrash. I saw some fantastic people receive awards tonight. And I, for one, could not be happier about where our industry is headed. So, Chef, thank you so very, very much for having me on as your MC. It's always a privilege. I truly look forward to teaching each and every one of you in Saskatoon. Thank you. And have yourselves the most amazing evening that you possibly can.
I do want to just close with that Michael Thrash is from Tampa, and the Lightning are probably going to make it to the Stanley Cup against, I believe, the Montreal Canadiens. So we might have a little Canadian celebration when we see him next year. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out as a closer. But on that note, congratulations to all the winners, and have a good night.
Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.